Okay.
Well,
Anyway.
I've seen a few of those over the years.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, let's get to the news. Woo!
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Barring any more meltdowns, this show will be great. I promise. Let's head over to the newsroom with Jeff Sales. What's happening, buddy?
Well, let's see. For our 100th show, we'll start off with DJI, our favorite drone manufacturer, who has come under fire from the government, obviously, for supposedly leaking information, to China, etc. They have changed their policy, and they're going to be opening up a facility in California to build drones within the United States. This is part of a project that they're working on with the federal government to only keep data stored from drones in the United States within the continental United States.
Right.
They're also creating a DJI government edition repurposed Mavic Pro drone designed to be used by government agencies that will use this new service. And that will be manufactured in a facility that used to be their Sorrento's warehouse.
Okay. And this is all as a result of them losing the contract with the U.S. government because of all the spying.
Well, they don't want to be like Huawei and have themselves ostracized from, American businesses. So, and DJI has got themselves in everything, fire departments, police departments, government agencies,
right.
Agriculture.
Right.
There's too much money. There's billions of dollars on the line. They're going to do whatever they can to make sure that they stay within the United States.
Very good. And this just into the newsroom. Thank you so much, Brandon Holm. $1 super chat. Thank you so much. And Juneau County Droner. Congrats on the 100 TNL show, Ken. Can't wait for future shows. Wow. You guys are awesome. I really mean that. And not just because you're giving me money, but because it's a big part of it. No. I'm so shallow. Right. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I just scrolled. Good lordy lord. Gray bearded drone pilot, 48.99 pounds. I think that's like almost... that's a lot of money. Thank you. I don't know what the exchange rate is, but Rick Halber. Oh, he's been with us from the get-go. I got a message from him. He said he's watched probably 98 of the 100 shows we've done. And thank you so much, Rick, for the $25 super chat. Thanks for all the hard work it took to do the 100 great shows, and you're welcome. And Blake S. with another $1 super chat. Back to you in the newsroom. Sorry about that, guys.
All right. So next in the news, we have, some video from scientists at an Intel lab at Mexico's Center for Research who's developing a drone to use self-guided navigation in cluttered, unknown environments. In other words, this particular drone is designed to fly through real-world environments such as a maze, an industrial warehouse, a cluttered lab, or a forest environment, and pick its own path. Doesn't necessarily look like it's doing that quickly, but it is picking its path and not crashing into anything. This is the next level that we want to see from drones being able to fly in complex environments.
Yeah,
useful for fire departments, etc.
Very cool. And there wasn't any music with that, but I think I can jazz it up a little bit with some music here. This might help here. All right.
It looks about as steady as my GoPro Karma.
Yeah. It looks like it should have a walker.
All right. So next in the news, we have a video that came from New South Wales, Tuncurry Beach. A drone pilot caught this footage of a great white shark that meandered into an area where surfers were surfing.
Uh-oh. Oh, dear.
It's meandering.
It is meandering. That's quite the meanderer. Oh! Boy, he got...
What?
Don't they see him?
No.
So what happened, Jeff?
So the pilot attempted to warn the nearby surfers by swooping the drone down, hovering close to them, and trying to yell at them from the coast. Nobody was injured. He was able to, warn people that the shark was there, but it got really close to some people.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a surfer and you see a drone swooping around, you're not going to think it's trying to save your life from a shark. You're just going to think, oh, that guy doesn't know how to fly a drone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's some pretty clear water there.
That's a big one too.
Yeah. Fortunately, he doesn't look hungry, so that's good. Wow. Paul Dovey, $5 super chat. Congrats on your 100th show. Keep up the great work, Ken. And Phantom Panic, our buddy Phantom Panic. Bird is the what, Ken? I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Please no.
You continue.
Okay. So next in the news, we have the AOPA
everybody's
fly-in.
heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Bird is a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a winner. Well, a bird.
Sorry about that.
I'm going to have words with Phantom Panic later.
I think you should.
Yeah. Okay, so the AOPA fly-in in Livermore, California had planned to have an 80 drone light show, but it didn't get a chance to go off due to software issues.
Okay.
Apparently, back-end communication failure with software and communication equipment grounded all the drones and has actually grounded them from making any more light shows in the future until they can get it fixed due to safety reasons. So the first of the light shows to be canceled due to, I guess, a software glitch. So you don't have software glitches with fireworks, but go for it.
No, but you can have a bloody stump glitch. Yeah, you don't want that. Droning Harry, thank you. $10 super chat. Been here since TNL 2, and I'll watch TNL 1 later. No, you please don't. Happy 100, my friend. And then a 400 AGL. He says, what word was that again?
No.
I don't know what he's talking about there. Please continue.
FPV drone revolution.
Yes.
YouTuber Matthew Stern has released a video on YouTube where he makes a comparison between FPV drones and cinematic drones, trying to make a comparison as to which one's better for doing cinematic photography.
I am trying desperately to get my FPV skills up because I want to do all this stuff. That is awesome.
The point that they tried to make with this video was that the FPV was better than cinematic drones for being able to do cinematic photography. And my argument, I guess, is that both drones are good at the job, but they're good at a specific part of the job. And you know, you're not going to get an FPV drone doing slow, nice, cinematic, long 30-minute shots, whereas a cinematic drone can't do the low to the ground, high-speed shots like that. So
and photography drones aren't as good as FPV drones at inducing vomiting. So that's another plus in the category for that.
How come DJI hasn't tapped into that market, or have they?
Well, I mean, I don't know why, and I would imagine that people at DJI, as they see more cinematography done with FPV drones, that they might be interested in making something that would be easy to fly that could do shots like that. But the way the take that I have from that video isn't that one is better than the other. The take I have from that video is that if you're going to be a good cinematographer, if you're going to have a balanced presentation of a location, you should have both.
Oh my God! Speaking of cinematic, Johnny FPV in the house! Woo! Can't do this with a photography drone. Well, you could probably do it once. Woo! I'm losing my mind, man. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Woo! Back to you in the newsroom. Actually, DJI has dipped their little toe in with the DJI Sport goggles. They have the stuff for the FPV on them, so they've done that. I'm sure something is in development right now. It'll be the next thing.
If they get challenged, they will build something. So next in the news, we have the tactical.
What was next? Oh, hey, Alex Philistine, thank you so much. 2 $1 super chats. Thank you, Alex. What a nice guy. Back to you in the newsroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next in the news, we have the tactical high-powered microwave operational responder, or known as Thor, which is dropping the hammer on
tactical high-power
drones.
microwave operational responder, easier to remember by its nickname Thor, is dropping the hammer on drones. Now, thanks to a group of researchers at Kirtland Air Force Base, there's an easy way to kill drones threatening our military forces.
We create a counter-electronic effect, and we target the drones, and we drop those drones. We implement a hard kill on those drones and drop them out of the sky.
It was crucial to create something that could be used immediately. It cost about $15 million to create. It's practical. Built in a storage container, Thor can stand up to hurricane force winds.
It's built to be a beast.
Be assembled quickly.
We built a system that you can unpack in 3 hours.
And it has a much farther reach than bullets or a net gun, making it simpler and more efficient than shooting the drone.
That's interesting and kind of scary, but I'm glad that we have one. I don't know if you knew this, but I was actually out there helping them set up the thing. And,
really?
But I had to stop because, I have a bad back and I got pretty Thor. Do my roll off.
Did I pause?
Go ahead.
Okay. So next in the news, the UK Nat.
Never gets old.
Okay.
Hey, Mike Roche Studios, thank you very much. $10 super chat. I'm sincerely glad you came out of the car crash on your feet. 100 more shows. Thank you so much, Mike. Appreciate that.
Okay, so recently Andy Sage, the head of the Unmanned Traffic Management and National Air Traffic in the UK, shared a very odd and, I guess, viewpoint of what they consider UK drone operators.
Yeah, I did.
Nat feels very, very strongly that a consistent means needs to be presented to the public. We regard drone users in kind of 3 categories: clueless, careless, and criminal. And to try and help those that are careless or unaware, it needs to be made easy. And so we've made the step of implementing what we've called the Airspace User Portal, which provides the public and commercial operators a single place through which that permission can be granted.
That was pretty dismissive of him.
Clueless,
to show
careless, and criminal.
Yeah, and to show his hand like that. How he really... Tell us how you really feel there, numbnut. Oh, whoa, well, hold on. Stop the presses. Alex Philistine, $50 super chat. Good lordy lord. Just doing a drive-by. Love having the show to keep me entertained on long Fridays. Wow, that's cool. Thank you. And Airwolf. Oh, Airwolf FPV. $5 super chat. What is it? Airwolf.
No.
Airwolf. $5. Congrats on the first 100 TNL's bird. Yes. Thank you. No idea what he's talking about. Back to you in the newsroom.
Okay. Putin recently showcased a new spy drone disguised as Harry Potter's pet owl.
What? Why?
Owl-like spy drone is equipped with a laser beam to guide artillery and aviation.
Of course it is.
And is designed to be shaped like a bird so that at a distance you wouldn't identify it as a drone, so that it could get closer to its target.
Okay, and again, it's shaped like a what?
A bird.
winner, well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner, well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner, well, a bird.
I asked for that one, unfortunately. I asked for that one.
Mark
because of the
Cindy, thank you. $5 super chat. My 13-year-old loves the bird. Matches his maturity level to a T. Awesome. All right. Well, we're creeping up on time to call somebody. So what do we got there, Jeff?
All right. So
Anything
the last
else?
one, Belarus reveals a drone that is a rocket launcher with rotors.
Okay. And why?
They have been working on trying to develop different types of military equipment. They're known for making things sort of ad hoc, and in this particular case, they took what essentially was an RPG-26, attached motors to it so that it could fly, and then made it where you could fly it up and shoot at a tank.
And what'd you say? They make things ad what?
Ad hoc.
And hawk is what?
Well, it's,
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird.
All right. Let's run that into the ground. Let's kick that dead horse. Anyway, I actually have a news story, and I want you to hang around, Jeff. And first, before we let you go, I do want to thank you because it's been Jeff and Greg Kunert and this guy right here and a whole bunch of other people that have helped get us, and I say us because this is a group effort. It's a community effort, drone community effort to get this where it is. And I thank all of you, and you especially, Jeff.
I've had a blast doing this. I love it.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, tonight we're going to play drone phone trivia. I actually bought a disposable track phone. Yeah, it's a flip phone. And at some point tonight, we're going to give away prizes and have people call in on the show. I won't give the number away right now, but it'll be a call-in show. Got some.
How many yard sales did you have to go to find that phone? Do they still sell those?
I went to Walmart and I wanted the cheapest one. Well, the cheapest one flips. So, yeah. So now I'm just like Grandma.
My flip phone's just fine. I don't need any of the fancy appadappas. You know, you and your rapper appadappas. I don't need all that. You and your Squarespace and your all that. So, I want to share something with you, and I want to get your opinion. This was sent from Matt Cowley. It says, Ken, a good friend of mine was in Lakeview, Tennessee, flying his drone. Had it in there for 8 minutes, about 200 feet up. He was over personal property of the person he was visiting, not anywhere near an area that he shouldn't be, and the police showed up. He received a $250 fine, and the drone was confiscated. Officers stated it was a city ordinance. Nothing is posted. Nothing shows on AirMap as a no-fly area. They even boasted about how it was their rules, and they even had one person surrender his drone permanently. Have you heard of this ordinance? And can this really be happening to people basically having our drones legally stolen by the police due to an ordinance that isn't even posted? Thank you for any information you may have, Matt. Well, Matt, I will say, first of all, that you should never surrender your drone. You don't have to do that unless it's involved in a crime. Yes, Kelly.
Well, if it's a GoPro Karma, shouldn't I just sign up to have it confiscated?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. But if you're filming somewhere and any person of authority asks you, like, for your SD card or asks you to delete it on the spot, you do not have to do that. Okay?
Wow.
In fact, I went and I did some investigating on this. And Tennessee has some drone laws that I didn't know about, actually, until I looked on this. I won't read them all, but there's one that says, and it's SB 1892, section 2014. This law makes it a Class C misdemeanor for a person to use a drone to intentionally conduct surveillance of an individual or their property. This law also makes it a crime to possess those images, Class C misdemeanor, or distribute and otherwise use them, Class B misdemeanor. So there's a lot of gray area in there. Are you intentionally surveilling someone, or you just happen to be flying somewhere and you get them in there? So it's a lot of gray area. So I went further and I found out that as far as Tennessee private property is concerned, Tennessee state trespassing law says that drones cannot be flown into airspace over private property that is not regulated by the FAA, but the FAA claims jurisdiction over all airspace as soon as any aircraft leaves the ground. So it's like, what? So I wasn't happy with that. So what I did was I called the cops in Springfield, Tennessee. While I find that call, do you guys have any opinion on that? Jeff is laughing.
Yeah, I shared an opinion on this earlier, and I'll say it again. It just boggles my mind that somebody who is not educated about drones, doesn't fly them, hasn't taken any courses, education, doesn't know anything about drones, doesn't use drones, is the person that's going to come up and tell me or anybody else how drones are supposed to be used. It's just ridiculous that, you know, if somebody came up to me and told me how to fly drones when I knew full well they had absolutely no experience whatsoever doing it, it's just ridiculous. And the cops sitting there doing that, you have to really question whether or not what they're doing is justified.
Let me ask you this. If it happened to you and they said, okay, give me your drone or you're going to jail. Are you going to jail over a drone?
Yes.
They're not taking my drone.
Okay.
Yeah, I would go to jail and then I would fight it and then, you know, it would make national news. I would sue them and buy another drone. I mean, for real, you can't. The people in authority who are ignorant of the law cannot make up their own laws as they see fit just because they have certain feelings towards drones. I don't like it, so, you know, you have to listen to me. I mean, there's certain things, a certain amount of respect you have to give law enforcement, of course. And you have to give them the benefit of the doubt that they know more than you about the law. But in certain cases like this, us being experts in the field, they could learn a thing or two from us. So this is me calling the Springfield, Tennessee police.
Springfield Police Department.
Hi, do you have jurisdiction over the Lakeview area?
We are close to it.
Okay. I was just calling because this weekend I'm planning on flying a drone.
Okay, sir, let me get you to hold on 1 second, okay?
Sure.
Hold on. Can I help you?
Yes, hi. I was planning on flying my drone in your town, and I was wondering what kind of drone laws you have there. I mean, that would prevent me from just taking pictures of the scenery and stuff.
I'm not sure. You would need to call City Hall.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for calling the City of Springfield. If you know your party's 40...
This is all edited for time, by the way. I was on the phone for 45 minutes.
Thank you again.
Please hold a moment.
Calling the city manager. Oh, groovy.
Good afternoon. This is Carolyn.
Carolyn, hi. How are you today?
Fine, and you?
Great. My name is Ken, and I plan on coming to your lovely city and doing a little drone flying. I'm just going to take some pictures of downtown and whatnot. And I was wondering what applicable drone laws you might have.
Ooh, wow. I'm not sure. Hold on one moment. Let me see if there are any laws regarding drone. Hold on.
Okay.
And you're coming from where?
I'll be coming from West Tennessee.
West Tennessee, okay.
Mm-hmm. Nobody knows anything. I got passed around like a hot potato.
Yeah.
And after about 20 minutes...
Okay, sir. I just talked with the chief of police, and he said we don't have any regulations. That is governed by the FAA.
Okay, that's good to hear.
To make sure you're not filming anyone's inside anyone's home or anything like that.
No, oh my goodness.
Okay.
No. Okay, so now just to be sure, the Springfield Police Department, you have jurisdiction over the Lakeview area. Is that right?
Yes, that's in the city limits.
Right.
Yes.
Near Nashville. Okay.
Yes.
And
yes,
so that applies to that area as well.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, there you go. That cop was just making stuff up there, Matt. Thanks for sending that in.
Well,
Thoughts?
to put one point out to other people that if you ever run into this situation, and I've seen I guess, multiple situations where people have had to deal with police officers, not just for drones, but for other things. If you feel that the officer is in error, ask to speak to a supervisor. They will have a supervisor that is, on shift, that's out patrolling. That supervisor can come and answer questions too, and I guarantee you they're going to know the rules.
Yeah, so therein lies the problem. They just don't know the rules, so they assume they know the rules, so they enforce what they think they know, and then you've got a lot of problems on your hands.
Yeah, I call it mall cop syndrome. Well, Jeff, thank you so much for everything. We're running a little bit behind. Drone News always available on where?
Drone News is always available on Drone Book as well as the Drone Wiki. And of course, we have the email listed in the chat. If you find news out there that you feel is worth sharing, by all means, send it to me and I'll review it and put it in the news.
Okay, man. Thanks a lot. We'll see you later.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
All right. Gotta love that Jeff Sills.
He's awesome.
He is awesome.